Nick.
And we're doing Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11 is about a group of 11 men who are led by Danny Ocean and Rusty, and their goal is to rob 3 of the biggest Las Vegas casinos and get $150 million.
And we're going to recreate 2 different scenes from the movie and analyze different leadership skills through that.
We begin with the 5-card draw. Everybody remember 5-card draw?
Yeah.
So, who wants to start us out? Josh?
Yeah.
Josh, to the left. Deal to your left. You know what you have to do, right?
Oh, okay.
Josh, to your left. You have to go to the left.
I'll get it.
Okay.
I'll get it.
So let's keep moving, guys.
Blue.
Blue. Okay. At 250.
250? I'll call. What the heck? It's only pocket change, right?
Do you call?
Yeah.
So how you bet is your business. You make them. You want to make them think that you bet for a reason.
Right. Thanks, man. 4.
No. You want to fold.
I want to fold.
Yes. Just fold.
Is that okay?
Yep. You're done. And you got a couple of high cards. So there's 6 cards and 5 cards. So you guys, what's the first lesson in poker?
Never bet on the... Leave emotion at the door.
That's right. Okay, so today's lesson is how to draw out the bluff. Now, that with this much money, at this early game, you want to keep them holding like nothing better than appears coming out of your hand.
All right. I fold. Yeah.
Josh? No, I'm game. I'll see your 500. I'll raise you another 500 on my own.
Oh, that's a handsome bet there. But be careful. You don't want them to push them too high. You want to keep them on the leash.
Call.
Okay. So guys, you're free to do what you like with all this money, but I'm staying in. I'm just trying to buy out his way out, trying to buy out his bluff, as you can see.
2.
So I'll call. Okay. Let's see him. I'm not sure what 9 does, but I think ace is pretty high.
Dude, thanks for the tip on calling out the bluff.
Okay, so in this scene that you just saw, we look at Rusty and how he has a managing type of leadership. So we can look at how he tells the people next to him what to do and how to do it, and he also gives them the reason of why. You need to lay these cards down because of this reason, which is definitely a trait of a managing leader. Another way that he shows this is he kind of acts like a coach. So he lets the people learn by trial and error. He tells them, he gives them direction, but he also says, okay, maybe you don't want to do that, but he still lets them make their decision, and then whatever happens from that, he goes with, whether he has to fix it or it works out well.
Welcome to Las Vegas. All right, before we get started, no one's on the line here yet. What I'm about to propose is both highly lucrative and highly dangerous. If that doesn't seem like your particular brand of vodka, help yourself to as much food as you like and have a safe journey. No hard feelings. Otherwise, come with me. Gentlemen, the 3000 block of Las Vegas Boulevard, otherwise known as the Bellagio, Mirage, and MGM Grand, together they're 3 of the most profitable casinos in Las Vegas. This vault at the Bellagio is at the Bellagio. It is located beneath the strip, beneath 200 feet of solid earth. It safeguards every dime that passes through each of the 3 casinos above it. And we're gonna rob it.
Smash and grab job, huh?
It's slightly more complicated than that.
Yeah.
This is courtesy of our friend Frank Canton, a new blackjack dealer at the Bellagio. Okay, bad news first. This place houses a security system that rivals most nuclear missile silos. First, we have to get within the casino cages, which anyone will tell you takes more than a smile. Next, through these doors, each of which requires a 6-digit code that is changed every 12 hours. Past it lies the elevator. Now this is where things get tricky. The elevator won't move without authorized fingerprint identification.
Which we can't fake.
And vocal confirmation from both the security system within the Bellagio and the vault below.
Which we won't get.
Furthermore, the elevator shaft is rigged with motion detectors.
Meaning, if we were to manually override the lift, the shaft's exit would lock down automatically, and we'll be trapped.
And once we get down to the shaft, though, then it's a piece of cake. Just 2 more guards with Uzis and the most elaborate vault door ever conceived by man. Any questions?
You said something about good news?
Based on how much money is required by the Nevada Gaming Commission for casinos to carry at any given time, we estimate that on a fight night, like the one 2 weeks from tonight, the night we're going to rob it, $150 million without breaking a sweat. Equal shares, you do the math.
All right.
Exactly.
Say we get into the cage and through the security doors there and down the elevator we can't move and past the guards with guns and into the vault we can't open.
And without being seen by the cameras.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, well, say we do all of that, we're just supposed to walk out of there with $150 million in cash on us without getting stopped.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. So in the scene that you just saw, Danny Ocean is creating a plan to help steal $150 million from casinos in Las Vegas. So he has to create a plan to try and figure out how to get past the guards, how to get in the vault, and do all of these elaborate things. But it can't just be done by walking straight in there and stealing the money. So therefore, he has to use some of his strength finders. So strength finders are basically strengths or talents that each of us have, and as we use them, they become our strengths. So some of Danny Ocean's strengths would be strategic. He had to create a plan, and he had to use strategy and figuring out ways that he could make this plan work to be able to steal all this money. He's also an activator because not only does he create this plan, use his strength of strategic, but he also needs to be able to make it happen. And he does. They end up being able to successfully rob this casino. And another one would be developer. He's developing all these plans and ideas. He's coming up with new ways to do things, which really shows that he also is developing people as well. He's developing their strengths, their abilities, and being able to deliberate and delegate to say, I see this in you, I want you to go do this or go do that. So he's not only developing a plan, but he's developing the strengths of other people. And the last one would be, he's also a great communicator. And with that, he's able to successfully tell the plan to his team so that they know how this is going to be accomplished. Because if they are unclear or if there's miscommunication, they could all go to prison. This could end up very badly. So it needs to be well thought out, using strategic, activating, developing their strengths, and communicating efficiently. He is a great leader and really uses his team in an efficient way.
So Nick, dude, what did you think about the movie about like Ocean and Rusty? What was their leadership like and how they went about in the movie?
Yeah, I think they make a great team working together. I mean, they really are able to go off of each other and use each other's strengths and whatnot to complete the team. I mean, the team that they pull together is incredible. They really know who they're looking for and what is the best in each person that they can bring to the team. And so I think Danny is very visionary and can see all that.
I agree.
And then, what do you think about Rusty, Ed?
I mean, Rusty was just like a co-leader to Ocean. I think he was the guy who had the vision about robbing all the casinos and just taking that $150 million. But it was like Rusty who had the who complimented him in a way of finding the right guys for that. You know, he found
For
it. Yeah, he discovered each role of the men's and how they're gonna take part in it, and he was just the guy who just manages the whole group, and then in the end, it's mainly just both the whole group, I guess, following up what Ocean's vision was for the whole just the robbery part. So.
Yeah, and it's cool to see everything come together at the end too, because it is like, okay, so there's some elements of Hollywood in the movie, obviously, but they wouldn't make a movie without it. But I mean, at the end they pull it off, and they are creative enough to make 2 more of these movies too. So yeah, it's cool to see their leadership also develop through those other 2. Given we're not talking about them, but
Right. Yeah.
so.
Okay, so what we learned after watching Ocean's 11 is that it takes a team, and so it's not just about a leader, an individual person like just Danny. He couldn't have done it alone, and so having Rusty and having his other 10 guys with him was really what was helpful to complete the end goal, and I think that carries over just in leadership in general, whether you're working on a group project, there can't just be one person doing it. So yeah, that was kind of a takeaway, I think, for all of us in general. I think another thing is just recognizing that everyone has different strengths, and so pulling those together is pretty cool to see an outcome in the end. So.
For sure. I think this movie really demonstrates like how working as a team can like produce the best, most optimistic results. Yeah, just seeing, because when you look at the whole team as a whole, you really see how like this whole thing wouldn't have been done if you didn't have someone who was being deceptive with Terry Benedict, who's the casino owners, and you didn't have someone running explosives, or the guy who was inside of the vault. And each person brings such a unique aspect to the team that it really couldn't have been done without one of them. So.
Playing off of that, what I took away is, I mean, just like you said, everyone had something that they brought to the table in order to rob the casinos. And I think that's so true even for this group, just in the sense that we all had different ideas to bring to the table. We all had different ways that we thought we could create this video or how we were going to do this. And I think on our own, we couldn't have come up with all these ideas. And sometimes it takes a little explaining or figuring out what each other's vision is, and sometimes it takes talking and just trying to figure that out. But I think just in general, this movie, I mean, the same thing happened there is when Ocean had to explain the plan and people were questioning it. They're like, well, how are we going to do this if we can't get past the guards, or all these different things, and that's just so true to life. Sometimes you need to explain it and show so that everyone's on the same page.
I guess pretty much sums it up. But just saying another thing is that yeah, just like in the movie, I think that each one of us played a different role to making this video, or just coming up with a vision, having a vision, coming up with a plan, how to implement it, and then just kind of like the results at the end. So I think that we all did kind of a good job just finding what we can fit within, just how can we make this video better, or how can we like tackle certain aspects of it that some of us just weren't really good at. So just like all you guys said, pretty much.
So, well, we'll see you
That's
later.
it. Hope you guys
See
enjoyed it.
you later. I beat you to it. Beach you to it. Okay.
Bye.